So I'm going to tell you why agents are sending me their deals all over the country. And it's because we're able to give a fresh perspective and bring something to the table that the buyer and the agent can't. There's a disconnect. And I'll tell you what it is. It's something called deal structure. It rings especially true with creative finance. So I'll give you an example. Because I'm looking at these deals every day, I have more and more agents that I'm working with all over the country. The cash offer model doesn't fit. The retail on-market MLS model also isn't getting the job done. And the reason why is the deal needs to be structured differently in order to create a win-win on both sides, not only the seller, but the buyer. So what we're able to do, because we're not licensed agents, we don't work under a brokerage, we're independent investors. We don't represent sellers, and we also don't represent buyers. We represent ourselves. So that enables us to move freely all over the country and work on a lot of different types of transactions and play a different role. And this is an important role. This is why it's so cool when agents reach out to investors like myself and we develop a working relationship, because we can solve a lot more problems together and we can get a lot more deals done utilizing different strategies that we specialize in. And again, it really comes down to the role in the deal. There's different roles, and paired together, it can create a superpower to get deals done. So for example, there's a deal in Galveston, Texas that is on market, and the property is just not selling under traditional or conventional financing with conventional loans. The property's advertised, shopping it as, hey, we're open to creative. But just because it's being marketed that they're open to creative doesn't really mean much. It doesn't tell the buyer much. Now there's a bunch of buyers who have been hearing about creative finance. They know, and they've been hearing that, hey, you can go pick up a 3% interest loan. Hey, you can go get into a property for only 10% down and lower than a 5% interest rate. And that sounds really attractive, but the buyers aren't necessarily educated enough to go and actually structure a deal like that. And the agent in the deal is representing the seller. So it's not really their place to take that deal structure and put it on the MLS description. You see what I'm saying? And actually, I think it goes against some of the things that they are bound by with their seller and listing agent agreement. So as investors, we come in as a separate entity, and we're able to actually put that structure together and put a deal together that makes sense for the seller, but also is a great fit for our buyer. And then we can then make that deal happen.